2027 Rugby World Cup draw is out. That means the wait is over and the Springboks know exactly what they require, what they need to do for them to defend the Rugby World Cup, which they won in 2023. Well, for Australia, this will be the third time they are host of the Rugby World Cup. They were co-host in 1987 and they hosted again in 2003. And with that said, the format has changed. Now there are 4 more teams, and this is changing for the third time in Rugby World Cup, that's dating back from 1987. Initially it was 16 teams, then we went to 20, 1999. In 2003 we went to 20 teams, but with that less pools, so it meant there was 5 teams in one pool. Gentlemen, you look at it, the box have been drawn, and Pool B with South Africa, Italy, Georgia, Romania, that's the important one. We'll chat about it. The other one, we've got New Zealand, Australia, and Australia in Pool A because they are hosts. So well done to them. They're joined with Chile and Hong Kong. Ireland, Scotland in Pool D, Uruguay, Portugal. And so we look as well. We've got Argentina, Fiji, Spain, Canada, Pool C. England, Wales, Tonga, Zimbabwe, Pool F. Which one am I missing? France. Okay, France, the other one. France, Japan, USA, Samoa, Pool E. So, big question is, from 20 teams to 24, will the new format work?
No.
Have we lost something? Remember the pool of death? When I look at this at the moment, I'm not seeing the pool of death, gentlemen, and this was quite a big thing. Have we lost something here? Are we going to gain something else?
Absolutely lost pretty much everyone. Try to go through the actual permutations and how they might work out. While we have world rankings, who knows? Top 2 sides in the world can meet in the quarterfinals. Normally your first and second seed should be on opposite sides of a draw and they end up in the final together. That hasn't happened. So really a pointless, to be having world rankings to get to a draw such as this, where a side like England have pretty much a walk into a final against South Africa. I mean, they play Italy, Australia and Ireland before they play South Africa.
Jono?
I've got mixed feelings about it, but more towards the positive end. I think, obviously, remember, there is a big drive for World Rugby to grow the game. To grow the game, to give your tier 2 nations opportunity to also compete, to potentially win a World Cup, or at least be...
mess up the draw.
No. Look, hence I'm saying, giving opportunity to grow the game, giving an opportunity to also potentially make the knockout phases. Now, you just spoke about the pool of death. In my eyes, the pool of death is just happening later now, in your quarterfinals. What's the difference between playing in your pool and playing in the quarterfinal? It's a World Cup game. It's a knockout phase. So whether you actually play, your top players in your pool, somewhere along the line you're going to have to beat them. We saw what happened with England in the previous World War. England, one of the 2 teams in the previous World Cup. They didn't have a tough build-up to the World Cup final, to the semi-final. They weren't as great. We had some games where we really got tested, the French, the Irish, and then we got to the final. What did we do? Because we understood the pressure of knockout matches into the finals or into the knockout matches.
If that's your argument right now, the only pool that prepares you would say it's Australia and New Zealand. The rest, Pool B, you got South Africa, Italy, Georgia. Pool C, Argentina, Fiji, Spain, Ireland, Scotland, Uruguay, Portugal. France is in something, France, Japan, USA, Samoa. England, Wales, Tonga, Zimbabwe. So the only pool that really prepares you for a knockout would be Pool A. Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I wouldn't say it because they've got one match there. But, so...
Everyone else got nothing.
No. What I'm saying, a tougher match.
Yeah, they've got one. No one else got a tough game.
But that's the privilege we find ourselves in. Because remember,
we don't have one.
No, so you're saying Georgia's going to give us a massive run for our money?
No, they're not. We don't have a tough game.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So for us, this is a slower start into the World Cup, but yet we are going to get into the knockout
Your
matches.
Statement was.
Okay, take me back to my opening statement.
Remember how someone got caught out not playing tough games in the pools. By the time they got to the quarterfinals, they're not sharp enough.
Yeah, but that was on the counter of you saying that there's no pool of depth.
There isn't.
But that's what I'm saying. So our pool of depth is not happening. Here's the reality. The World Cup's only starting at the pool of 16 or the group of 16.
What is that?
After that.
What is the round of 16? What rubbish is that?
So the group of death is South Africa. because quarterfinals we hit New Zealand, semi-finals we hit France, final we hit England.
At the quarterfinals. So
the point being, there's no build-up to that. We're playing Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, and then we're hitting New Zealand.
Okay, Japan. All right, Japan. All right.
No,
okay, Japan. Remember what happened in the previous World Cup? We went Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Mickey Mouse clubbed us. So all I'm saying, I like this because there's an opportunity. Let's go back even for next year. I don't think we will see newbies given opportunity in the upcoming tests against the All Blacks. If you don't plan properly, you can see yourself being knocked out in the pool stages.
Round of 16, yeah.
Hence, I'm saying this is a great opportunity to build up your experience going into the knockout phases from the quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final. I don't think there's much of a difference. It's still knockouts. If you want to win the World Cup and be the best, it's a short sprint of a competition. It's not a lot. It's not time to still try new things and find the next Owen Komani to back down at hooker. You got to perform, sir.
Yeah.
That's my feeling.
I mean, also the possibility. So New Zealand plays South Africa in the quarterfinals. France can play Fiji.
Yeah, reality.
How tough is that? Australia play England. You can say, well, Australia at home. They've got a chance. That
we must be careful how we
Argentina, Ireland.
No, all I'm saying is let's be careful in terms of how we target certain teams. The World Cup is a short sprint. If you're not mentally on it of the day, you're gone.
Do you think, so now, looking at this draw and everything else, we're defending champions, best team in the world. With all of that, do you think we got a favourable draw?
I think so.
For real?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
I think so. Wow. Let's maybe Google there. Who was in our poll this year? It was 2 years back. It was the Irish. It was
Scotland.
Scotland.
We were in the pool of death.
And Romania.
We were in the pool of death.
Yeah. But so in this tier, let's go tier 1, tier 2 nation. We had 2 tier 1 teams in. Now we only have 1. Well, Georgia's there as well, but they're not on top of the ranking in terms of smashing everyone. But there's still, we're seeing these Georgians as a team that's still developing. But on the day, what I'm saying is they can be an upset.
No, they'll man up. But I mean, if we go to our DNA basics, we'll maul them, we'll scrum them, we'll do the basics, kick to the corner, scramble, get a win. They can bring me the least performing Springboks of the yesteryear and say, basic, scrum well, maul well, kick to the corners, you'll beat Georgia. Fact. And it's knockout rugby. I think that will pull through. Italy is the same. We've just got to grind it out. Nothing major. Sooner or later it'll fold. Romania is the same. Another interesting stat as well. Every time Romania has been in our pool, we've won 3 of the 4 World Cups. 95, Romania was in a pool. We won that. Romania was it 2023?
So vehicles. Vehicles, you worry about the pool of death.
I'm just saying.
I thought Jono was clutching at straws, but
yeah, it's just some trivia. Some trivia as well. Italy was in our pool when we won in 2019. So it's quite cool. So hopefully we've got some sort of juju there. We need something. But games. Rugby World Cup, you got to win 7 games. For the Springboks, going to win 6. Maybe this time around we just need to win 5 to win the World Cup. Possibility. Because if you look at it as well, so if you end up second in your pool, do you get a better run in that round of 16?
If you're Australia and New Zealand, yes.
Yeah.
So Italy, no. Who could they possibly meet if they finish second? Let's have a look in that round of 16.
They'll beat England.
So they'll meet England. So maybe meet the Poms early on and do a job quickly there and get them out the way. Maybe. Doesn't matter. We've got 2 years, eh? We've got 2 years. Because I'm not getting any answers here. So there it is, gentlemen. 6 pools. And with that as well, more teams take part in the Rugby World Cup 2027. We've gone from 20 teams to 24. And all the action will be right here on SuperSport. The Springboks are in Pool B, together with Italy, Romania, and Georgia. So good luck to the Boks. For the 2027 Rugby World Cup will take place in Australia. And last time in Australia, it wasn't so good in 2003. Faced ourselves in Perth.